If you've been in the business world for a while, I'm sure you've heard of the term zone of genius. Gay Hendricks, who authored the book The Big Leap, is the guy who coined that term, the zone of genius. And the zone of genius is that area that is so natural to you. It's where your absolute God-given strength lies. It's probably so natural to you that you might not even know that it's your zone of genius. I know when I first heard about this term, I was kind of confused. I was like, my zone of genius, what is my zone of genius? It took me a little bit to actually figure out what it was. But what I want to talk about is the importance of playing in your zone of genius. I want to give you an example of someone who made a powerful impact by staying in their zone of genius. And it's my client. One of my clients is a crystal healer. And she recently had a presentation that she was giving at a large spiritual retreat. And as we prepared for that presentation, she shared her presentation in Word format with me. Just wanted to get my input on, how did it sound? I read the presentation from beginning to end, and I was completely engrossed in her work. By the end of the presentation, I was literally in tears. And this is just reading the presentation. When she actually did the presentation at the retreat, the impact was profound. Her presentation and her meditation moved the audience in very amazing ways. Afterwards, she was just swarmed with people who talked about what a difference she made in their life. Some of them experienced healing. Some of them they became a believer in the power of crystal healing. So she is a healer. That is her zone of genius. And that is where she needs to stay. Gay talks about in his book that there's 4 areas, your zone of incompetence, your zone of competence, your zone of excellence, and your zone of genius. When you're running your business, if you can stay in your zone of genius and hire other people to be in their zone of genius, wow, you are going to have an amazing business. So whatever you do, stay away from your zone of incompetence or your zone of competence because it's not going to do anything for you. Hire people who can replace your zone of incompetence and zone of competence with their zone of genius, and you stay in your zone of genius, and I promise you, you're going to transform the world.